page shows off the login and register. So if the user clicks log in, they're prompted to enter in their email and password. And for register, they are entering in their name, email, password, and the password confirmation. If the user successfully logs in, they are met with a page showing all locations. So right now it's home and office. And the way the app works is the user creates thermostats and adds them to locations. Now, the process of adding a thermostat to a location is actually done when the thermostat is set up. So it's added to the user's account and they can access it on the mobile device. Now if we click into the home location, we can see that we have a list of thermostats, one for the living room and one for the master bedroom. If we look at the energy report, it's just a line graph showing the temperature trends as well as the average temperature this year. These are all made up, by the way. Now if we go back, we can see that for each thermostat, it shows up the temperature as well as the mode. And this is because I believe these are the two most important things the user would like to know. And sometimes the user wouldn't necessarily want to actually edit anything for a thermostat. They would just like to view the information. So this also provides it for them. Now if we click into the living room, we can see that the user is met with the temperature, which obviously should be the biggest thing. As well, and then under that is some text saying heat is on. Notice that it's red as well for the redundant coding. And here we have three buttons. One of them is highlighted and it's heat, obviously showing that the heat is on. And there's also text telling the user that this thermostat is on a schedule and an option for them to view the schedule. Now say we want to edit the thermostat's temperature. We click edit, a numpad comes up. We change it to 65 for example, click done, the temperature changes to 65 degrees. And now say we want to change our mode from heat to cool, click on cool, it highlights it as well as changes the color of the text as well. And now the user is done editing, click done and the information is updated. Now if the user wants to view the schedule for this thermostat, click view schedule, and here right now we only have one schedule. Notice the circle at the top right of this schedule, it's colored red, and this corresponds with the days that the schedule applies to. Now if the user wants to add a schedule, click the plus icon at the bottom, and here the user is prompted to enter in the schedule name as well as the time intervals for the schedule. So for example, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. as well as the corresponding temperatures for that time interval, as well as the days that this interval is going to apply to. I'm doing this on mobile, so excuse the text being cut off. Right there, I think that's just the screen size. But moving on, if the user wants to add an interval, well, first the user is going to enter a schedule name. They'll enter whatever they want, click it, it updates. And also notice that this cancel button is right there. The user isn't yet being prompted to be done because they have to first fill out all of the required information for the app to prompt the user to finish. Now if you want to add an interval, click add interval, a dialog box comes up. Say we want our time to be 6 a.m. 12 a.m. enter it in right there if you click on it, and notice that each thing that can be edited or each text is surrounded by a box to signify a text box, and this is an affordance for mobile app users. Click done, 6 a.m. The user is satisfied with their temperature, but we also want to set our mode to heat. We do that, it highlights it, click done, and it adds it right there as you can see. So now we want to select the days we want. The user wants Tuesday and Thursday, and now as you can see the app can now prompt the user to click done since all of the required information is there. Click done and it gets added. And there you go.